Konnichiwa.
Bonjour.
Annyeong.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Of the Trini space.
Trini.
You're gonna have to edit a lot.
Alright.
Sure.
This is,
Chaotic Vibes.
yeah,
Are we?
With a K.
With a
with a
K.
K.
With a KH.
This is a podcast where we're going to talk about K-pop. So we are 4 ladies in our early 20s. Not giving our exact ages
Because there are creeps out there.
Yeah, and we're from Trinidad, which is a country in the Caribbean. It's also an island nation, Trinidad and Tobago actually. But we're from Trinidad
We're not from
by
Jamaica.
itself. Yeah.
You know we're
in
close to
fact
Jamaica.
not from Jamaica. Correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
I'm Christine.
I'm Kim.
I am Elle.
Nicole.
Hi, everyone.
I am Sai. Everybody calls me Sai, and Sai is my preferred name.
Yes.
Okay, so our
This-
first podcast is going to be about how we got into K-pop.
And who started K-pop first?
Kima.
Kimo.
I have to tell my business.
So we start
Kim.
with Kima. Kim.
Yes.
Alright, so.
Shout out to BT.
Alright, so when I got into K-pop, early 2013, and I think I didn't actually stand or like K-pop that much. It was Future Productions. It's a
People
club in
don't know.
school,
Yeah.
It's a club in school, and they played a K-pop song, and I was like, oh, this music video is real colorful. It's not like not the person that can pull that
Real
attention.
colourful.
I was like, it's real colorful, and I can't remember the video, but this person had a crazy hairstyle. It was horrible. I'm so sorry.
It's probably big bang.
I was
Yeah.
like,
It's probably big bang.
hey, this was horrible. And I was like, okay, well, it's colorful. So I started to, well, not to listen to K-pop, but I was watching the reality shows. So EXO had a reality show at the time, and it was all of them.
Which one? Showtime?
EXO Showtime. Exactly. So
I haven't seen that in yet,
Girl.
literally.
So it was EXO Showtime, and then I started to watch the little BTS stuff. I remember watching Hustle Life and stuff like that.
Horrendous.
Essential.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't in K-pop because I just used to be watching the reality shows. And then I got into BP.
This one is for you, Auntie Melissa.
So I got into BAP because at that time I was in this like mafia wife stage now. And don't laugh. Sorry. No.
You want to admit that on the internet?
Whatever. It's still I'm still in that phase right now, so that's okay. Jungkook, that's your fault right now, okay? So
No real.
Facts.
So I was in the mafia wife stage, and all of their music videos were centered around like this gang thing. So gosh, I did love all for BAP. Woo! And but then obviously BTS and stuff like that. I was listening to other people like just on occasion,
Like casually.
yeah, casually. And I think K-pop became my main genre of music in 2014, and I still was into BAP, not BTS. And then 2015 came, that's when they had I Need You, right?
Yeah.
And after I Need You, I was like, yes, this is my old group. And around that time, I was just listening to K-pop by myself. I didn't really have any like K-pop friends yet. And then it was Chris in 2015, right? I don't know what you give me to do on your phone, but I was in your phone and I see BTS. And I was like, and I whispered it to her because we was around all our other friends. So I just told her, I was like, Christine, let's listen to K-pop. And she just,
energy in the room shifted.
yes, it shifted. That's when everything shifted. And that's when I started collecting my Pokemons, which is my K-pop friends. Because then I told you to look at
I'm a
17.
Pokemon.
Yeah, you're a Pokemon.
Wow.
I didn't even watch Pokemon. So I
You never watched Pokemon?
Never a day in my life.
Oh my god.
You know me?
Not
What?
even growing up on cable, not cable, on local TV, you never watched Pokemon.
I
Yeah.
turned
Ash,
on
Misty.
We can't be friends.
I turned on
I am
TV.
literally getting time because of you. Please.
My mom told me I couldn't watch Pokemon.
Yeah, because Pokédemons.
It
Yeah.
had demons.
No. Anyway. So, from finding out that Christine like K-pop or BTS, I told her to get into 17 because that's before they debuted and they was doing their little shows and stuff.
No,
like
it was
that.
when they debuted. You showed me the man.
I showed you when they debuted.
I remember that.
Okay, well, so then I was in 17 before they debuted,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told Christine to look at the music video, and then and the dishes. You see why I had to deal with?
No, it was the oldest of us.
Anyway,
Not by much.
Not by much.
Just say it.
All the disrespectful, but yeah, and then after that, start getting more K-pop friends and stuff like that, and then I had more people to talk to it about, which was nice because before I used to be hiding with myself.
We were kind of the first in our school.
In our
and then
school,
we just like
actually.
spread to everybody else in our friend group. And then our friend group.
Exactly.
Expanded.
And it was nice from having to be like, I wasn't like hiding per se, but like
I was hiding.
listening. But like I didn't know who I could have spoken to about it. So like I would just listen to music by myself in the back of the class or whatever. When I wanted to listen to that because I do listen to other things. But yeah, so it was nice and refreshing when we start to infect our other friends.
That sounds so
Yeah.
positive.
It sounds so right though.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like an infection. We used to call it the hole. Like
Yeah.
we used to call it we fall
into the hole.
You know,
So,
there's no getting up.
See, I'm different from y'all. Y'all fell into it. I willingly.
Yeah.
and
You willingly
willingly jumped. I was like, ooh, this look.
Yeah. I was testing the waters. I was like dipping my toes and then I was like, wait, I like it, so let me go.
I feel like
And then the rest of them fall.
I feel like I was partially pulled into the hole.
Yeah,
as well.
you
like you all
Yeah,
grabbed
for sure,
onto
for sure.
me.
We did.
And like, cause y'all know I was in denial. But anyway,
You were in denial.
Yeah.
It was one of all like used to be like, don't take this the wrong way. That's just how we speak in Trinidad. But one of it was like, them Chinese boys.
Yeah,
and then
me.
it was yourself.
I'm sorry.
Them Chinese boys and then them Asian boys and then all of
I
a
was
sudden,
sorry.
and then all of a
about that,
sudden,
but when we get
you-
done,
all of a sudden you jump
I was
into the
sorry.
hole or we pull you.
Yeah.
We had to make you admit it.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was rough. But then it will be Christine now because
Yes.
after me it was you.
True.
So I got into K-pop in, I would say like the summer vacation of 2015. I saw a react video, like one of the kids react or adults react, one of them, or teens reacting to K-pop. And 2015 was when BTS still came out, and that was one of the music videos that they were reacting to. And I saw it and I was like, this is different, this is
It's
good, this is
different.
very good. Like watching them dance
Yeah.
and then the rapping and everything. I was like, they are doing this is a thing that.
And then it was like
the-
filming like one. It looked like a one take.
Yeah,
shot.
it
was.
was.
Actually,
Actually,
yeah.
that was so cool.
And I wasn't even like particularly like attracted to them. It was more of like the dancing and the song. I really like the song, so then I looked it up and I saw that other music videos. And 2015 was like BTS's revolutionary year.
Yeah.
So there was "I Need You," which is like "I Need You" and "Dope" are still my favorite BTS songs
Girl,
to this day.
same.
To this day. And BTS had so much content. So there was Hustle Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of their bands and albums, and I just spent the whole vacation just getting into
The
BTS.
old ones were so funny.
And they were the only group I sang at the time. I didn't know about all the other, the whole K-pop culture and all the other groups. And then when Kimala found out that I was listening to BTS, she put me on to 17. And 17 was the first group that I stand other than BTS. And that made me become like a multi-stan, because from then you probably showed me other groups here into, and now I'm
Yeah.
like the biggest multi-stan.
No, for real.
And now
She is the
I
biggest
stand like all the K-pop groups. So if I don't stand a group, I know about them,
Yeah.
and I'm very proud of that actually. They might say that I have a lot of free time, but that's okay. Yeah, and I never came out. I'm still in the K-pop hole. I like it here.
It's quite
It's my
comfortable.
came
home.
out.
It's quite comfortable. I
It's
don't.
quite.
I barely listen to anything else really. Like I
Yeah.
listen to Western music
Yeah, but
occasionally,
like K-pop is your
occasionally,
main-
but K-pop is
You main genre.
my life, and that's okay.
It is
That's
okay.
I'm proud of it.
I'm sure okay.
I am.
Who'll be next door?
I feel like next is definitely Jonah.
No, I think you got it before me. I got it in 2016.
I got it in literally, I can tell you the exact dates, literally. It was about the 20th of October 2016.
Because this girl was
Oh, well, that is me
minding my
then.
business.
Because
And
I was
listening to
during
my thing.
vacation.
I will, no. That's just when I heard it. But because
Oh.
when I got into it is when I had asked Chris to literally, I was like, you all, at the point in time, so we are all from the same friend group.
And then we
OGs, if you know
the
yourself,
OGs, yeah.
if you know yourself, you know, right?
We were all in the same friend group. And at the time, I think it felt like I was an outsider because everybody else in the
Yeah.
group was listening to K-pop already.
No, well then I think you're before me. Because I think I was the last one in the friend group to get into.
You were in denial.
You
Yeah.
were in denial, but you was
But
still
no, but
listening.
so hard.
No, when I was in denial, I was not listening, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she was the last one too.
Yeah.
So proceed.
Like
Okay.
I knew of what you were listening to, but I wasn't interested
Yeah.
yet.
For
Yeah,
me,
that was
I
sorry.
felt like everybody else in the group was listening to it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm excluded. And Chris used to sit next to me in class. So one day I was like, Christine, what is this music you're listening to? I would like to get into it. And she and another friend were like, you asked the most important question in your life. And they would fill a page from one of my books. And I have no clue where the page is now, but I feel like I should
Yeah.
find it and like put it up.
Frame
And
it.
just frame it and everything. And they wrote down several songs and said you should go watch and listen to watch these music videos and listen to these songs. One of them was BTS Dope. One of them was
Of
Just
course.
Right Got 7. One of them was 17 Man Say, and I think one of them was G Friend.
Mm.
And Me Gustas too, that one. And I went. I remember I went home that night and I listened to every single one of them because I was told not to listen to it in that exact order. I literally ticked off which ones I had listened to, and I have never a day looked back from Got 7 Just Right music video.
Real.
Real. Like you knew.
Mm-hmm.
New.
But funny enough, and like when you realize it's probably like a good few months afterwards, I had been listening to K-pop since before I had asked them for
The shucks.
Yeah. So I've come across Dope music video more than once because Gangnam Style would have come out already, and I really, me and my family really liked Gangnam Style. Like you kind of can't just go from Gangnam Style straight back into Western music. So it's a tangent. I listened to before I asked you to list. I listened to EXO, Big Bang, and I had already seen the BTS Dope music video. So when I saw Dope that night,
I probably would have showed you these dope music video, honestly. Like, just like in an isolated incident, like.
yeah. But also you're already into it, so I've already seen you all watching some of the videos. Like, what are you all watching? I
But
probably
we used to
also
watch
watching
it in the
China
library.
Boy.
We used to be watching it in the library. I'm
Yeah.
pulling it up on the people's computer.
That's not. They probably
That
still
library
China
played
Boy.
such a good part in junior.
It's there though.
Well, that's my journey. And like I said, I will never deny that as soon as I listened to Just Right, I was like, this is the hole that I'm going to bury myself into. Am I like Chris? I do listen to other genres of music.
She does.
I listen to everything except like heavy metal.
Or
Heavy metal.
country.
Country is good though.
Country is good
You
though.
have to guys have good countries or like you ever hear Tennessee whiskey?
Ah,
Am I next?
I
Yes.
think you are.
Okay.
After that, we got a
Okay.
you just even over it.
My journey was, I feel like, the longest out of
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
in this group.
Yeah.
Because, like,
You
it
live
was.
in denial.
I
Denial is
know.
not a river in Egypt anymore. Come to a Touchville. This was heavily.
It's not even in Egypt, I don't think. Anyways, we done Caribbean geography, okay? Anyhow, so yes, I even have a paper, y'all, because I need to keep track of the things, the turning points of my journey, right? So like, when I first memory I have is when we were in my Form 4 classroom, which is our Form 4 classroom, Earth Sciences Form 4 Earth Sciences, right? Was a lunchtime. Right? And y'all were watching, I think on Anissa's old iPhone. If you remember, you're watching Dope, and then I came in the back to see what y'all were doing. Yeah.
Video, like, it doesn't even matter.
Like, I want to see what y'all were doing. I look on the phone. I'm not being hateful, I'm just saying. I was like, who are these Chinese boys that they watching? Like, they have one makeup and their hair colored. Like, what is that about?
Yeah. The hair colors are definitely.
The hair colors was something
Like
that
the
put people
mint
off.
and the purple, and then I saw JK wearing like her makeup, and I was like, what are y'all watching? And then I was like, okay, let me go and do something else. So like then like a couple weeks passed, right? And I was in art with Anissa, right? And we were not doing anything because our teacher literally did nothing with us for art. So no, for real. It was a struggle. And I remember Anissa had the same iPhone and she put on 17. She keep bringing up this iPhone.
The same iPhone?
No, because that iPhone had like a lot of music videos on it. So like she showed me 17.
Space.
Yeah, because like back then we didn't have data and things, we didn't have Wi-Fi in the school back then.
I mean, yeah, sure, but you just have rap music videos on your phone.
I remember. And like she showed me 17 months, see, right? And I actually liked that one. I was like, this is cute. I like the energy. And I was like, yeah, like look how they take on the girl. Yeah. And like I was like, look how they're trying to get this one girl. And then also yeah. And then like I saw Coops, right? It was my first time seeing Coops. And I was like, wow, he is so cute. And then after I saw Mingyu, I was like, he was fine. Like he is
fine. He was always
right?
fine. Jesus Christ.
Like, and I saw Vernon too, and I like his swag.
Vernon was always
like his little
fine.
rap.
They go put these things in the place.
Yes. So what happened after that? Let's check. Okay, so after that incident, that was in 2015, and we had no.
You calling it an incident?
Yeah, because after that, I didn't really keep up with them. I found those cute, but like I didn't really, you know. But until like the vacation, like July, August vacation of 2016, I was only watching YouTube and Netflix. And when I was on Netflix, I saw Real God 7 on the recommended.
Here's where my story comes in, because it had to be before that. But John, I used to think that K-pop was the name of a K-pop group.
True. Yeah, that's true. I thought they were a group.
No way.
Yeah.
It was probably during one of those music video sessions when we were watching BTS, and then Jonah was like, so that's different from K-pop, and I was like, K-pop is the genre, and she was like, but I thought K-pop was a group, and we were like,
I think I thought BTS was K-pop.
Yeah.
This?
Like the name of BTS was not BTS, it was K-pop.
This is such a genre thing to say.
No, for real. Because I literally thought it was a group, not like a genre. But then I saw Real God Someone like recommended on Netflix, and I was like,
You got someone on Netflix?
for some time, yeah.
Poor folk like me had to go on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, it was on Netflix. That was really weird. I found it, and then I was like, this is the Chinese boys. I'm just rewatching. I'm gonna just click and see, you know, bored, whatever. I watched the whole like 3 seasons. It had on Netflix. I was a stan, but like I didn't really like, you know, get into K-pop. I was more into like God Someone, and then
K-pop, you mean?
funny. I find out funny. After that, when like school started back after that, July, August, I got into like BTS. Not the group, like I wasn't like really interested in them because I was interested in their songs. Like I was playing Fire on repeat. I remember going like to school in a maxi and I was playing Fire and like I was on repeat with that one song, like that Bow Wow Wow. I was like, yes, this is the shit. So yeah, after I like was obsessed with Fire, like that was when I started watching like their award show like performances. And then when I started watching their award show performances, like when you recommended, other videos would come up with like them reacting to other artists at these award shows, and then they start like posting videos of them reacting to Blackpink, and I was like, oh, that's a girl group, let me watch that. So it's like, yeah, this is like baby era, like baby stan era. So y'all should like understand, right? Me and my baby stan era was like, oh, maybe they like this girl from this group and like all that kind of nonsense. Like the shipping, right? So like, yeah, so I was watching, I'm like reacting Blackpink, but then when I was watching those videos, I was like, but I like this girl's voice, like Jenny, like I loved her voice and Play With Fire. So yeah, I was in love with Play With Fire. So then that's how I got into Blackpink, like around that time. And then, yeah, I really got into BTS in February of 2017, which was the next year.
At you. What you can't do that? Let me sneeze. Let's go.
You're welcome. Will you just see it?
Nothing.
You know, what did you say? Say it with your chest, brother. Say it with your chest.
I got a chest, I have boobs.
Your boobs not on your chest?
Can you just go back to the time what we talking about, please?
Yeah. So I really got into BTS in like February of 2017. Like not today was a changer for me. That was like
Wait.
Yeah.
So you a whole year
No.
to get into K-pop proper.
Yeah, it was a long process.
She was in denial.
Yeah.
She wasn't in
I
denial.
know,
She
that's
was
very
denying.
stubborn.
It's not a Ravani trip anymore.
Yeah,
She-
John, anything is she's
Yeah.
stubborn too.
Yeah.
You really have to take your time.
So like after not today, that sealed the deal with me and got so not got someone, sorry.
Oh god.
Me and BTS. That sealed the deal. And then summer 2017 was like the deep dive. Like from February to summer 2017 was the deep dive into like one other groups. So like 17, Monsta X, G-Friend, they were my girls, Astro, Winner, Red Velvet.
You're plugging all your outfits.
I love
right
how she
now.
can list, but I have too many.
I
so
can't list
list.
either. Same girl.
I can
I'm sure there's more,
You know,
but
funny
like
enough, I can list as well.
I can't list. You see, after I talk about BTS, which is like the obvious one, because
Yeah.
I listen to so many groups, it's like
I can say
It's all
like
of
the
them.
flagships of like each year, but I can't like list them.
oh 101 was another one.
But
I
we'll
love
talk about
101.
that. We'll talk about that.
IY as well.
we'll talk about that too. I
Um,
think I'm multi-stans. Chris and I is like the biggest
I think
multi-stans.
so.
And
I'm
then-
not multi-sound like
In this
I think
hemisphere, actually.
this
Not even in
hemisphere-
China. In
Yeah,
this
in this
hemisphere.
hemisphere. Because like Chris will come up to me and be like, you have to listen to it, and I'm like, I'm already listening to that group.
She's listened to the newest groups that you've ever heard of, like the newest of new group. Like,
And that is okay.
I feel
but then
like
you
Stand
stress.
your local new group, guys.
But then you the stress of like not knowing if they're gonna have a next comeback. Please, come on.
That's
now.
another thing.
Chris is the reason
That's another
I
thing.
know about groups that haven't debuted yet.
Mm.
The only reason is when Chris first started talking about them, Chris was like, they haven't debuted yet, but watch it. And I was like,
Love.
That's probably Astro. Because I stand Ace after they debuted.
It
for
was
sure.
probably
It was probably Astro.
I'm the
When
best.
Rocky-
Astro was the first group that I stand before.
I
they
didn't
debuted.
stand Astra until
It was
after
like
they
when
debuted. I'm
Astra
sure.
is when
Or maybe it was 80s. But it
Astra
definitely
is
was
when
80s.
Nissa and
Definitely.
all of us was talking about Astra, and Nissa did very much like Moonbin. She
Me
loved
Made
it.
you rest.
She the real love of Moonbin. I liked Rocky, but then I didn't stand him, and then Chris. Yeah, love Rocky.
That's a whole man, guys.
And yeah, it is just like
I can talk about Rocky for an entire episode. I can talk about my Alice fan entire episode. If anybody
Yeah.
wants to hear me talk about my Alice fan entire episode, just let me know.
Comment below. Wherever this episode up.
you finish.
Yeah, but no, on the other group I'm talking about is 80s, but like they debuted after I already got into K-pop, but like they are one of my ults, so I have
Yeah,
to talk
that's
about
one.
them.
Right. So, just so like the people know.
Yeah, just so
Oh,
they know
me.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like the
yeah.
cause of my personality.
Want to go first?
Go.
Well, yeah, my ults are the big four, not the big four companies. Anyways, so yeah, so like my first alt is God
Oh
Seven.
my god, I hope.
They are my pride and joy. They are my family, my actual blood. Like I bleed green, okay? Like that's how real it is, people, okay? Secondly, BTS. That's also my family. Like I grew up with them. Yeah.
She grew up with
Forever. Bangtan forever, you know? And then we have Blackpink. Those are my girls. Like, those are my sisters. Like, that's my family, you know? Like, you know, I babysit Lisa's cat sometimes, okay? Just so that you all know.
Like
you
I
know?
said before, this is denial.
Dolu is the salute, okay? Right? And then my last old group is 80s. Like, they are my one and only 4th gen group. Not true, I stand other 4th gen groups. But they are up there. I'm sorry to tell you, 4th gen kings. Sorry, Christine. But, you know, like, that's just how the thing go. Like, 80s are my family. And yeah. But Ult Biases, that's a whole different story, right? So, like, my first Ult Bias.
Oh, going into all biases too. You can't do me that.
Well, you can say infinity sign. You can just do that.
And let me end the episode right there.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But yeah, my all biases.
Doesn't really just need to be in the full like all video. Like that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. So we
my
have editing software.
true. My all biases are Namjoon of BTS. That is the love of my life, and I am going to marry him.
Real.
Next,
I said.
next is Jackson of GOT7. Say anything about that man, I will fight you. Let's meet out in the street. Next is Jennie of Blackpink. That's my girl. It girl, you know. Also Jisoo of Blackpink. Who else? Coops of 17. That is my man. Nobody can tell me anything else, right? Also Jungho of ASTs. That's my boyfriend. Am I missing anyone? Namjoon, Jackson, Jennie, Jisoo, Jackson. What?
Jackson twice.
Coops.
That's how much you know him.
Coops, Jungho. Somebody's missing. Jaehyun of NCT.
A new one.
And you
He was recently added to the roster. I've been fighting this man for years. You can
Yes.
ask them. I've been struggling against this man, trying not to bias him, but it's been rough, and I had to
A
give it.
losing battle.
It was a losing battle. It was so hard. I'm fine now, you're fine.
You're fine now.
I just drink coffee. It's been so hard.
She had tears in her eyes.
It's just so rough.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
If you biased, you get it.
Yes.
Okay, because that man is so fine. Like it's like a punch to the face every day. But yes, you can go ahead.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, the
God
stress.
is good all the time.
Amen.
All the time. He is good. Isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
My story is so. I feel like I should have gone first because you were like, whoo. For me, like I said, GOT7 has like always been on my list.
Slave.
So my first alt group is definitely GOT7. And there's nobody else from my friend group here that stands them, and I don't know
What are
why.
you talking about?
And then it's Mamamoo.
Oh,
Who said
Oh.
I don't stand
You
Mamamoo?
see, I used to
love
stand them.
I love Mamamoo.
I just don't anymore. I just don't pay attention. It's not like a personal thing. It's just I just don't keep up.
Mamamoo of
Fix
vocal
it.
queen.
Just.
Are they still even active as a group?
They haven't had a
Not-
comeback
yeah,
yet.
but they are-
However, they are all
They're still a group.
in their solo careers active every
But it's
single-
still going as a group.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 7 then.
Yeah.
They all celebrate themselves as such and such of Mamamoo. They say that GOT7. So GOT7, and then there's Mamamoo, and that's it. I literally and that
All
Sorry.
biases. Alt biases.
alt biases. Kim Namjoon of BTS, he is a literally y'all. Like I cannot stress this enough. This is the part where you zoom in on me.
Yeah.
I cannot stress this enough. From the moment I got in to BTS, the moment I got into BTS, it has always been Kim Namjoon. From
Yeah.
the time that he was Rap Monster, I don't even talk about that era anymore.
Yeah.
From the time he was Rap Monster to the time that we started hearing what his real name was, Kim Namjoon, to the time that he decided to be RM, and now he is everything. You see? Kim Namjoon. And then after Kim Namjoon is Park Jin-young of WhatsApp. We call him the Destroyer.
Yes, the destroyer of lives.
Park Jin-young of
I don't
WhatsApp.
like him.
You take that
no,
back. You
no,
take that
no,
back
listen.
right now.
I mean, I
Everybody on the
don't-
internet
No,
comes
No,
she
I
means
mean
this
like
and
I
like,
don't
she
like
likes him
him,
too
but
much.
I will fight him.
Oh.
I hate him. I'll take
Yeah.
him down in a hole.
Yeah. For Kimala, there's like, love. I don't like him. I'll kick him down in a hole.
Yeah.
Why is
Real.
it? Why is it ascending and not?
Yeah,
Because they
no,
get
that's-
they
that's
make
how much she
violence.
likes
That's
them.
the like.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So
Once you leave Ireland,
The destroyer.
leave Ireland.
the Destroyer, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those two, and then there's Solar and Moonbird and Pasa and Wien of Mamamoo because they are all my out biases. Trust me.
She's that OT4.
Yes, yes. And I love them each individually. In their solo careers, I have yet to listen to Wien's full album, but I've listened to at least 3 of his songs, and my girl did the thing.
She's such a good singer, for real.
All of them
All
are vocal
of them.
queens. Oh my god.
Like if you ever get into like all of the,
Oh,
you
oh
all
my
don't
God.
get me started by Mamamoo. I first got into Mamamoo like it's huge shock. I first got into Mamamoo because we got married. Eric Nam,
And Solar.
And Solar.
I love them as a couple.
literally those two, and Joy,
And
and
Sanji.
Sangvi. Hello.
Oh, that's my parents. I don't know what empire, everybody. That's my parents.
But yeah, so 1, 2,
That's like a
4, 2, 4.
I was like, what
And
baby
then
you want?
hands down after them is JB of GOT7. And the only reason that he comes after them is because I can't have him and Jin Young too close on me on the hierarchy. I feel like they'll both be destroyers
Right,
battling
right,
to
yeah.
get second place.
That happens. That
And
happens.
no. So we put the ladies first. That's my 7.
My bias. My group. Sorry. I don't know. There's a lot to consider. I'm gonna go by years because that will be easier. So 2015, BTS. BTS only, all about BTS, and then maybe in like December, like the vacation, I got into 17, and
Sorry.
those would be like the 2 major for 2015. 2016, I got into Astro in January, and I found my first out, Rocky, Park Min-hyuk of Astro, and I don't ever demote out, so he's still like a major part of my life, you could say. And he has his own company now, guys. You need to check it out. One Fine Day Entertainment, and he's coming out with a solo album in November. Okay.
Dance genius.
Okay, check it out.
Vocal genius.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Janet. 2016. Who else is major in 2016? October of 2016, Pentagon debuted. Debuted. Pentagon debuted. Cut that out. Pentagon debuted, and Kino of Pentagon became my second out bias, and he still torments me to this day. And he is also separate from his original company now, but still gonna come out with solo music. So check that out too, guys. Okay, both Kino and Rocky are both dance geniuses. Okay, and I guess that's what
You'll see that pattern, right?
to me. Yeah, but then the pattern breaks, right? Yes, that's what attracted them to me in 2016. I was really big on the dancing. And then 2017, what happened in 2017, boy?
2017.
Was anybody major in 2017? In 2017, I got into Stray Kids. That was in their pre-debut era.
Oh yeah,
my
the
gosh.
reality show.
I'm on an elevator.
Exactly.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't think anything else major happened in 2017 because I was still really into Asher and Pentagon and all of them. BTS, everybody was still very active and everything. And then 2018, I got into Ace. Ace was a big part of my 2018, and I almost outed Trini of Ace, but he didn't reach the other level. But he's
If
still,
you all could have seen
he's
Twitter
still
at that time.
there and there to my heart, right? What else happened in 2018? 80s, I sang 80s in 2018 as well. Luna, but like that's not in the outside yet. And then 2019, another revolutionary year.
Oh yeah.
Because TXT debuted in March of 2019. 19, and I also buy a Subin. And Subin was just the biggest part of my life for a very long time. And I sound so jobless saying that, but that's what it is. K-pop is my life, okay? Yes. So Subin was like my main obsession for years. 2020, and Hyphen debuted. And I'm very into Hyphen. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. We'll get into that soon. He's saying my bias and Hyphen, but he's not out as yet because he don't need that.
As yet,
he don't need that.
He got in there. He got in there for real.
I don't know. Depends on this comeback, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but I went to see Hyphen in October. My first ever concert, my first K-pop concert. And it was everything, and I will be going to more concerts. But anyway, that's a tangent, right?
We in 2021.
He's saying my main menace. I don't know. Right, that's 2021. What happened in 2021?
I don't really think of anything.
I think I was still very much into Subin at the time, so nothing major.
18. I don't think they're out.
Not yet.
Oh.
2022, still big on the TXT train. Subin, everything. Everything. My bracelet has Subin on it. Right. Right, that was 2022, right? Not really anything major happening. 2023.
The winning year.
Oh, we already know where this is going.
My current obsession was, since John mentioned 18, I mentioned that I stand 18 in January of 2023, and they are currently one of my favorite groups, but like, that's just groups. I don't have an alt in 18. Yes, my alt, my newest alt, the love of my life right now, the love of my life, who I will be marrying. If you all ever meet this man, you'll tell him that he's marrying me, okay? Right? He can reach out. Yes, that's Ode from Extraordinary Heroes. It's right there.
Oh,
it's
okay.
right there. Real name Oh Sunmin. And I started Extraordinary Heroes last year actually, in 2022. But then I only really got into them in their comeback in April of this year. And I fell in love with Ode, and I have not fallen out of love with Ode since. He is everything to me. Let me show you guys.
Oh my god.
Clear my notifications for a second. Ode.
Man of the year.
Man of the year, exactly. Man of the
sexiest man of the year.
Exactly.
That is a fine man.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
He is so
Thank
fine.
you so
I'm
much.
telling you.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
I am not an
Oh
Ode
my God.
stan, by the way. I stand God ill. But
Oh my god.
Ode is so fine.
Thank you so much.
God is good.
Thank you. I've been acknowledged. Right. So right now, Extraordinary Heroes are one of my major groups, and I think about Sungmin / Ode all the time. Any moment in time, just ask me if I'm thinking about Ode, and the answer will be yes.
What is last night on meet with Christine Triple?
Yes. Yes.
I say what she's afraid to say, and then I get blamed for no reason.
What is share with the class?
I say what
Sure,
she's
sure,
afraid
sure.
to say.
I'm very excited to share this actually.
What's happening?
I'm very
No,
excited.
because
to
I
share.
just feed the crazy.
He does feel something new.
Really?
That's what he doing. We'll put a video on the screen for the folks to see.
I will, yeah.
I just said something.
That's the love.
I said one thing.
What did you say?
What
What
I'll
was
find it,
that?
I'll find it.
Was that necessary? The little cheek pull?
He has these softness can be really.
You're not Christine.
He
You're
was
the
a-
little
He is
girl.
literally my boyfriend, guys. I'm telling you,
That's
if
yours.
anybody watching this happens to meet Wood anywhere, so let him know that he's my boyfriend.
No, because Christine wanted to find
And it's
me.
his move to reach out to me, okay?
His move.
Yes. Let's find what came out of it. Right.
Oh my
Do you
God.
want to
Okay.
pull up the chats
Sure,
on the
sure.
video?
Sure.
Okay, take screenshots one time.
I did actually. I took
He's
screenshots of
giving
it.
very babe comes up. Why you could do this here? Babe comes up and it's time to sleep. I can't sleep without you. Time domestic.
and then she yelled at me, right? I left it and I came back. Because
Why
I
would
yelled
you
at
say
me.
that right now? Why? This is not allowed. This is my fingers twitching. I saw what I said is giving me come back to bed. I'm cool. It's giving I can't sleep without you cuddles. No, not to sing this out people. To sing.
Exactly.
You literally,
Exactly.
you're setting her up for Alan, for her brother to have to be like, hello.
Is this
This thing,
psychiatric?
No, but like you and Christus left for thing because she know I just always feed her crazy.
Delusions.
So like when she come to me, she can
Delusions.
only expect one thing from me, which is to feed into the delusions.
But I'll just give a rundown of like my favorite groups right now because it also always changes. So right now, you can say it's Accidentary Heroes. The groups that are always gonna be on the list are right now also in Icon. The groups that are always gonna be on the list are BTS, 17, NCT. Groups that I will always tune in are like Stray Kids, 80s, Astro. You think about Monster X,
That
God
is-
7, of course.
You
Yes.
take long to say it down, but it's okay.
It's because they're not active right now, so they're not like in the
Yeah.
front of my brain.
Neither is Monster
But
X.
yeah.
Neither is Monster X.
Military.
But do you know where Kihan is on my list?
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you know where Kihan is?
I can't remember what
He's
he is
not
actually.
out anymore.
He was not on but
No,
He's
but
not one of- but he
like
was
Chris and I
always
had
very
this
high.
whole we had this whole debate on it. I remember in that chat. It was a whole debate on it because she was like, "Who is your alt?" And I know at one point in time she couldn't have stopped talking about Kian. So I was like, "Isn't he?" I was like, "It's between him and this person from Pennsylvania." And it wasn't from Pennsylvania. It was either Kino or somebody else. I thought.
she was like, is he the Kino or Hui? And I was
Yeah.
like, are you crazy?
No, because she.
Are you crazy? No
Hui.
offense to Hui, I love Hui very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
So I
But
was like,
Kino
it's
is
either
like,
Kino or Hui. Because to me, no, to me they look the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never thought that.
Not me though.
Yeah. And I
Maybe
remember,
she got one,
and I think it's because it's like the 3-letter between 4-letter because I know it was one of them with the short name.
If anything,
I was like,
see,
it's one of them with the short name.
What's
One
his
of them
name?
just roll off the tongue.
The oldest guy. The shortest oldest guy in Pentagon. What's his name?
Jinho?
Jinho.
That's
Right.
that's my
I can see Jinho and P looking alike. But Hui and Kino.
How can you see Jinho and Hui looking at like it's
They're
literally
babies.
tall against short?
No,
Hui
Hui is
not
also
tall. He's
Hui
short.
is second short.
Hui, we love
Really?
you. We
I
love
thought
you
he
to
looked
infinity.
He does look tall sometimes, that's true.
But he is short. And we love short kings in this house.
Yeah, but anyway, I was just insulted when Kimala asked me that because
No,
my
No,
alts
but
are
we
like
had
my
a
whole life.
We had a whole discussion.
At the time, it was just few of them. It was just, Rocky and Subin. So when she asked me who was the other one, I was like, how could you not know this?
I remember I ruined
I
your
love
day
you.
once. And
Yeah,
like
you
when I
did.
told you that
Yeah, you
Kiki and Rocky kind of look alike. And you were like, John,
They
stop it.
don't look alike.
And she couldn't.
They have the same vibe.
They have the
Yeah.
same vibe, but they don't look alike.
I don't know. This
None of
one.
y'all could tell me anything about my else except maybe that I am probably like.
No, but you see how the trend changed because for me it was like dancers
Dancers,
and then it ended up being leaders.
Short dancers. Put that to me. Eh?
Why do you have
I do have my
Rocky
fair
isn't
share of
short,
short
but
things.
everybody-
Rocky is in
Rocky
short.
is-
No, everybody told it.
We love you, Rocky.
Everybody told it.
We love her so much.
Everybody told it.
Yeah.
No, no.
So like I was really into dancers and then I was really into leaders. But Suban actually got me because of his voice. And
Yeah.
this specific line in Crown that he sings and when he sang that I was like, this is my bias.
Sweetie, that part?
Actually,
Sweetie.
no. It's Ne even me believe with Jamie Sungan and he does it with Yanjun and then they like sit down or whatever. I will show you. But actually when I got into TXT, like when I like the first day I saw in TXT, it was probably gonna be Taker and I thought it was gonna be my bias.
Yeah.
Terry?
Yeah. And then,
Terry!
Yeah.
Not
and
Terry.
then, like over the next like 2 weeks I was learning more about them and ended up being Suban because of that line. And
She,
it's like, see,
at a
and,
point in time,
and
when
the
she
leader
was
thing.
Terry, she used to be singing about
and the leader
I
thing.
get you on
Like I was really big on the
Oh gosh!
But yes, leaders.
even now I'm really big on leaders, but what is an isolated event?
Isolated
Really
events.
is because
I
he's
don't
tall.
know.
He's not a leader.
Mhm.
He's not a dancer,
but he
could
dances.
dance.
He dances.
He
Yeah.
looks like he's
Yeah.
I pointed out that both of them have long ass necks.
That's
Giraffe
it.
necks.
I like necks. I learned because
Do you
of
like
bias.
Hugh?
Listen. Yes.
He was your bias.
Yes.
So you never know that?
Makes
Is it?
sense.
Next.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Next.
That makes sense.
Something about my brain is like, neck. If you have a long neck, you got points.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Yeah, and Oda he's just very by himself, and I love that. I love him very much. I'm telling you. Anyway. Smaller, as a summary, is Infinity.
Yeah, because like
Not K-pop group Infinite, but Infinity.
yeah.
We
so,
love Infinite though.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
real.
So I'll
Just say the main. Just say the top.
I'll give top 5.
Yes.
Top 5.
Top 5 in both groups and
She can't give
I
members.
can't get
She
members.
can't give
Y'all
members.
know. So top 5
See, to
groups.
choose a bias in one group is just hell.
Listen.
Maybe small groups can.
Just two groups.
Just do groups.
Yeah.
And I'll just get 5. So the first one is BTS. And then I'll say give it 5 then. The 17 of NCT. All of NCT's groups fighting for second place. And then there's Enhypen. And then
You laugh. Where is this going?
it's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And
Just go
then, so I have
until
to try.
just
no,
go until
it-
we stop.
it-
Go ahead.
Do I even
pull
know
out the
this?
phone?
Because
And she's one of biases, but let's give our perspective on her biases, right? There's definitely Sugar.
Yes,
Yes.
that is what I believe is her ult.
I
closet
think he's a
bias
part of the alt. I
is-
don't think he's the alt.
Her closet
He's the alt,
alt.
honestly.
Girl,
Her closet alt is Taehyun of TXT. She
Terry.
doesn't like to advertise it, but he's her alt guy.
Terry. Yeah.
So- it's
Anybody
a
in
lot of
BTS, but
them.
especially Sugar.
Yeah.
Anybody in BTS, but especially.
Tay too. I used to harass her a lot about Tay.
Yeah.
Any rapper, just call her rapper and
Yeah,
That's the
that's
alt for sure.
That is just, y'all are ridiculous.
and 17 is
Did
like the
we
whole
lie?
rap line, it's whole hip hop team.
No, because okay, and okay.
See, like
so
she
then
can't
I
even consolidate her
no,
own thoughts.
no, I can't cut
She can't consolidate her own thoughts.
because it's a.
Yeah.
Okay, Christine. Okay, here's the question. Which groups do you stand?
It's a very long list. I said mine. I said
Exactly.
there's entity,
Exactly.
etc. I said
Exactly.
But like
So
there's
then-
those groups that just stand out among the rest. Like you know ins and outs.
like, I just quarter your soul.
Yeah. Like you know they ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because no, because 80s is part of the top 5 also.
Slay.
But then,
Apex one
but
team.
then I also like GOT7 as much as I don't talk about them. It's
Mm.
because they're not active. But GOT7 is also in my top groups. And then there's Treasure. So there's a lot of them. And then there's a lot of them. It's because EXO
I
there
don't
too.
think so.
EXO is also there too. And like those are groups that, because with me too, it changes for the week. Like for 1 week,
Well, that's
all
what
I
I-
can listen to is BTS.
Well,
and then
but
for
I'm
the
not
next
equal.
week, exactly. So like
Yeah.
I have
Those groups
no
that you
all
just
groups.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you could. Yeah,
That's fine.
So
They're
that's why I
all
say there's top
alt
5.
groups-
Yeah, so that's why I
groups
said
there.
it'll be like top 5 or top 10. Because for 1 week I could listen to like BTS. That's all I could listen to. And then for next week, all I'll be listening to is 80s. And then another week, all I'll listen to is EXO. And then another week, Enhypen. And then you put me in Extraordinary Heroes now. So now you see Pluto.
Silence No Heroes, guys. They're a band.
You
Okay,
see
they play
Pluto?
instruments. Okay.
Wow.
If you're gonna sit on here and talk about bands, your Day6 may no longer be producing music. However, you should
Exactly.
definitely
Day6
stand
Extraordinary
Hey,
Heroes are
Day
Big Sisters'
Six.
little brothers. Okay.
Oh
Listen to
my
me.
God.
Listen to
For
me.
real,
Listen
for
to
real.
me. Listen to me.
And they
Please.
make covers of their
Please
songs.
check them out, please.
And all of their covers are better than the actual songs. That is
Not
true.
true.
That is true. All of their covers.
Day6 Zombie is untouchable.
All of their covers though are better
Thank
than
you.
like the originals. I'm not even.
Maybe just because we really like you, right?
I didn't mention Stray Kids. No, I mentioned JYP, and I like Stray Kids.
Yeah.
That's another one of
Yeah.
my all groups.
Fine.
You can't talk about my individual thoughts.
That's okay. You did.
Oh,
you,
individuals.
Design.
Infinite Design.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's something.
Yeah, for me, my big 4 alts, well, I only have 4 alts at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky, Kino, Subin, Wood in that order. Not in that order of love, but in that order of standing.
Not in that order of
Because right now,
love.
Oda's plaster on my forehead. Tattooed on my brain.
Tell them.
But like, although I don't have like, although you're my also infinity signs, like, y'all know my taste in men though.
We
So
know,
that's
but the audience doesn't.
Yeah.
It
Rappers.
is Sugar BTS. Next.
Anybody that
Men who
matches
look
that
like
particular
Tiffany.
vibe, yeah.
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 Yeah. Light skin.
Domestic.
Or tattoos or muscles.
Light skin.
or
Will take care of
domestic.
you. Light skins. Yes. If you know, you know.
There's a specific group of light skin Koreans. Like, light
Yeah.
skin K-pop idols.
I can't
If you know, you know.
The frats.
The frats.
The frat boys.
No,
Oh,
but then
God.
frat boys
Separate.
are other things
Separate.
too though.
Okay.
Frat boys
Okay.
are
Alright.
other
Remember, she
things
started
too.
with Stan and BAP because of like
The mafia
wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Then August B is the perfect example.
Exactly.
All I have to see.
Exactly.
She go down and cry. Before she cry, let me just revisit my alt.
Yes.
So Namjoon, Coops, Jackson, Jenny, Jisoo, Jungho, and Jaehyun.
Namjoon, the destroyer.
Jin Young, we love you.
Kim Namjoon, Park Jin Young, Solar, Moonbyul, Hwasa being not in that order. Who did I say the other one? I think the other one was
J-Bomb.
MJ Bomb.
Yes.
Could talk for hours.
The
about
best
that
leader
man. He's
in
not
the
the best leader. Namjoon is literally my alt.
They could be on the same. I mean, J-Bomb went through paperwork to get whatever, right? They went through paperwork.
Nobody can put
Everybody.
anything on my leader name.
Okay.
Right?
Literally paperwork.
But yeah.
Went to each member's apartments to get them to sign paperwork.
He made sure.
He had
Got
lawyers.
7. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Besides
Namjoon-
points.
Namjoon chose BTS with one solo, right?
True. Exactly. We love leaders in this
We love
house.
Literally.
We do.
I can give you all my odds. The whole of BTS, the whole of 17, and half of NCT.
Which of?
There you go.
Well, okay, so like the whole of NCT Dream on my alt, and then have like members from NCT 1 to 7, obviously. So that's why I said it's like infinity sign because I'm over 20 people already. That's over 20 people already because 17
Half
alone.
of entity as well. Not like
I am actually the one with the
12
least
people.
alt biases right now.
Yeah.
And I
You
stand
are.
the most groups, but
You
me and
are.
female.
So and then it's half of it also. Yours are
That's our
my
next
three-
four.
yours are my- That's our next 4. Because
Girl,
yours are my babies.
get some help. Girl.
No, like so. That's why. That had to be why I can't choose like also I end up liking everyone because I could choose all groups. Don't ask me about all biases. I could go on for years.
Well, that has been everything for this episode. I am Ella.
Outside.
Kim.
Christine, see you next time in the chaos.
I'm so awkward.